Welcome, devoted fans, to another electrifying installment of TV Day's Drama Digest. Buckle up as we dive deep into the heart-pounding, emotionally charged events that unfolded on Days of Our Lives on September 8th, 2025. If you missed today's episode, fear not, our comprehensive recap will transport you straight into the sizzling drama of Salem, where secrets unravel, alliances shift, and emotions run high. From clandestine blueprints to shocking betrayals, today's episode was a roller coaster of intrigue that left us all gasping for more. Let's break it down, scene by scene, with all the juicy details you crave. A suspicious encounter in EJ's office. The episode opens in the sleek, mahogany-paneled office of EJ DiMera, a man whose commanding presence and sharp intellect make him a force to be reckoned with in Salem. The air is thick with tension as Gwen, ever the curious and tenacious journalist, strides in with purpose, her heels clicking against the polished floor. Her eyes immediately lock onto a surprising sight: Kat, EJ's enigmatic new assistant, clutching a set of blueprints that appear to be for a sprawling new hospital, a project shrouded in mystery and whispers around town. Gwen's journalistic instincts kick into high gear. Her brow furrows as she questions Kat, her tone laced with suspicion. "What are you doing with those blueprints?" she demands, her voice sharp enough to cut through the room's heavy silence. Kat, however, is no amateur when it comes to dodging scrutiny. With a disarming smile and a quick wit, she spins a tale as smooth as silk. "Oh, these? I'm just unpacking and organizing EJ's office. You know how chaotic things can get with a new job," she says, her voice dripping with feigned innocence as she casually tucks the blueprints into a drawer. But Gwen isn't so easily swayed. Her eyes narrow, sensing there's more to Kat's story than she's letting on. The blueprints, with their intricate lines and annotations, hint at a project far too significant for a mere assistant to be handling so casually. Is Kat hiding something? Could she be involved in a scheme tied to EJ's ambitious plans? The tension between the two women crackles like static electricity, setting the stage for a mystery that promises to unravel in the days to come. Kat's quick thinking may have defused the situation for now, but Gwen's suspicions linger like a storm cloud over Salem. As Kat busies herself with paperwork, her mind races. She knows she's treading on thin ice, and one wrong move could expose secrets she's desperate to keep buried. But for now, she's escaped Gwen's probing questions, only to face another brewing crisis that threatens to upend her carefully constructed facade. Kat's apology and a plea for forgiveness. Across town, Kat finds herself grappling with a different kind of challenge, one that's deeply personal. Her conscience weighs heavily as she reflects on her past interactions with Chad DiMera, a man whose life has been intertwined with hers through a web of loyalty, betrayal, and unspoken feelings. Kat's heart aches with regret for the times she's been too harsh, too guarded, too quick to push Chad away. Determined to make amends, she seeks him out, her resolve as steely as the Salem skyline at dusk. Their meeting is a study in raw emotion. Kat's eyes, usually sharp and calculating, soften as she faces Chad in the quiet corner of a quaint Salem cafe. The clink of coffee cups and the murmur of patrons fade into the background as she takes a deep breath. "Chad, I owe you an apology," she begins, her voice trembling with vulnerability. "I've been too hard on you, and I haven't always been fair. I'm sorry." Her words hang in the air, heavy with sincerity, as Chad's expression shifts from surprise to contemplation. Chad, ever the compassionate soul, listens intently. His life has been a tapestry of heartbreak and hope, and Kat's apology stirs something within him. He hasn't yet decided what to say to the parole board about Kat's brother, Mark, whose fate hangs in the balance. Kat's plea is clear. She's hoping Chad will put in a good word for Mark, a man whose troubled past has cast a long shadow over their family. But her apology goes deeper, hinting at a connection with Chad that's more than just strategic. Could there be unspoken feelings simmering beneath the surface? As Kat speaks, she alludes to her complicated history with Mark. I've been too strong, too protective, she admits, her voice cracking. I thought I was doing the right thing, but maybe I've pushed people away in the process. Her words resonate with Chad, who knows all too well the weight of family loyalty and the sacrifices it demands. The cafe scene is a masterclass in emotional nuance, with Kat's vulnerability clashing against Chad's guarded optimism, leaving viewers wondering, will Chad advocate for Mark's release, or will his own unresolved feelings complicate matters? Jack and Jennifer's shocking discovery. Meanwhile, the Horton household is a cauldron of shock and outrage as Jack and Jennifer Devereaux reel from alarming news that threatens to upend their world. The couple, known for their resilience in the face of Salem's endless dramas, are blindsided by information that hits too close to home. The details are murky, but whispers suggest it's tied to Chad's potential decision to go easy on Mark at the parole hearing, a move that could have ripple effects across their tightly knit circle. Jennifer's face is a mask of fury as she paces the living room, her hands gesturing wildly. How could Chad even consider this? She exclaims, her voice thick with disbelief. Jack, ever the voice of reason, tries to calm her, but his own jaw is set with tension. The news isn't just about Mark's possible release, it's personal. Rumors swirl that Chad and Kat are growing closer, perhaps even romantically, and the idea of their friend entangled with someone tied to such a controversial figure sets Jack and Jennifer on edge. Their anger is palpable, a storm brewing in the Horton home. Jennifer's eyes flash with betrayal as she questions Chad's judgment, while Jack grapples with his protective instincts. If Chad's involved with Kat, he's walking into a minefield, Jack mutters, his voice low but laced with warning. The couple's reaction sets the stage for a confrontation that could fracture friendships and unearth long-buried secrets. Will they confront Chad directly, or will their anger simmer, waiting for the perfect moment to explode? Kat and Chad's promise amid the chaos. Back at the cafe, Kat's apology has opened a door between her and Chad, one that neither is quite ready to walk through. As they sit across from each other, the weight of their shared history hangs heavy. Kat's regret is genuine. She's caught in a web of her own making, torn between loyalty to her brother and the growing bond she feels with Chad. I've made such a mess of things, she confesses, her voice barely above a whisper. I just want to make it right. Chad, ever the pillar of strength, reaches across the table, his hand hovering near hers. We'll figure this out, Kat, he promises, his voice steady but warm. Whatever challenges come our way, we'll face them together. His words are a lifeline, a beacon of hope in the storm of uncertainty that surrounds them. But as they lock eyes, the unspoken question lingers. Can they truly overcome the obstacles in their path, or will the weight of Mark's past and the town's judgment tear them apart? The scene is a poignant blend of hope and doubt, with Kat and Chad standing on the precipice of something deeper. Their chemistry is undeniable, a slow-burning connection that promises fireworks in future episodes. But for now, they're bound by a shared resolve to navigate the chaos, even as the shadows of Salem's secrets loom large. Gwen's heartfelt confession to EJ. Back in EJ's office, Gwen returns, her earlier encounter with Kat still gnawing at her. But this time, her focus shifts to EJ himself. The air is charged as she pours out her heart, her words a torrent of frustration, fear, and longing. I'm tired of being pushed aside, EJ, she says, her voice raw with emotion. I need someone to listen, to really hear me. Her complaints range from personal betrayals to professional setbacks, each word a plea for understanding in a town that thrives on deception. EJ, ever the enigmatic power player, leans back in his chair, his piercing gaze fixed on Gwen. He's no stranger to Salem's dramas, but Gwen's intensity catches him off guard. Will he offer a solution, a piece of sage advice, or simply lend a sympathetic ear? The dynamic between them is electric, a clash of two strong-willed souls navigating a world of secrets and schemes. As Gwen lays bare her soul, viewers are left wondering, Is EJ an ally or just another player in Salem's endless game of chess? Gabi's schemes and Xander's discovery. While emotions run high elsewhere, Gabi Hernandez is playing a dangerous game of her own. In a dimly lit corner of her office, she strategizes with the precision of a chess grandmaster, confident she's several moves ahead of her rivals. Her latest ploy? A hidden listening device planted in Xander Kiriakis' office, a bold move designed to give her the upper hand in their ongoing power struggle. Gabi's smirk is one of triumph as she listens to the faint hum of intercepted conversations, believing she's untouchable. But Gabi's confidence is short-lived. In a dramatic twist, Xander and Philip Kiriakis discover the bug during a heated discussion about their next business move. The moment is pure day's chaos. Xander's eyes blaze with fury as he rips the device from its hiding spot, his voice a low growl. "Who the hell did this?" he demands, his anger reverberating through the room. Philip, equally incensed, slams his fist on the desk, vowing to uncover the culprit. The brothers' rage is a force of nature, and their determination to turn the tables on Gabi sets the stage for a showdown that promises to be explosive. Will they trace the bug back to her, exposing her scheme to the world? Or will Gabi's cunning allow her to slip through their fingers once again? The stakes are sky-high, and the fallout is sure to shake Salem to its core. A tapestry of drama and intrigue. As the episode draws to a close, the threads of Salem's latest dramas weave together into a tapestry of betrayal, redemption, and unanswered questions. Kat's delicate dance with Gwen and Chad reveals a woman caught between loyalty and longing, while Jack and Jennifer's outrage hints at fractures in their inner circle. Gwen's raw confession to EJ lays bare her vulnerabilities, and Gabi's schemes teeter on the edge of exposure as Xander and Philip close in. Today's episode of Days of Our Lives was a masterclass in storytelling, blending heart-wrenching emotion with pulse-pounding suspense. Every scene crackled with intensity, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats and craving more. Will Kat's apology mend her bond with Chad, or will Mark's shadow drive them apart? Can Gwen find solace in EJ's counsel, or is she destined to face her struggles alone? And will Gabi's gambit backfire, or will she outsmart her enemies once again? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.